What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at this brand new 2020 Cadillac Escalade Platinum Edition. Huge shout out and thank you to Randy Marion Cadillac for providing this vehicle for today's video. I'll have the link to their website down in the description below. Definitely check them out. The Cadillac Escalade is an icon for the jumbo SUVs, and the guys at Randy Marion have a huge selection of these brand new Escalades. So anyways, let's get into it. And the model that we're looking at today is a four-wheel drive Platinum model, finished off in crystal white tri-coat, and has an MSRP just under $100,000. Underneath the hood, this features a 6.2 liter 8-cylinder engine that produces 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. The engine is paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission and sends the power to all four wheels. And running off a 26-gallon fuel tank, you're looking at 14 miles per gallon in the city and 21 out on the highway. You can also opt for the Escalade ESV, which has a longer overall length. This vehicle we're looking at today has a wheelbase at 116 inches, a width at 80.5, a height at 74.4 inches. The ground clearance is 8 inches all around, and being the smaller wheelbase version, this has a curb weight around 5,500 pounds and a load floor at 32.1 inches. While the Escalade is geared to be a luxury riding SUV with the magnetic ride control for the suspension, it's also very capable. It has four-wheel drive system. Max towing for the four-wheel drive model is 8,100 pounds, and then the two-wheel drive model can actually tow up to 8,300 pounds, and then it has an overall payload at 1,400 pounds. This features 17-inch ventilated disc brakes in all four corners. It has a 2-speed transfer case, and then a 3.23 axle with independent front suspension and 5-link rear suspension. The Escalade has an iconic classy appearance, as you would expect from anything badged under the Cadillac brand. We have a very large brushed aluminum grille up front with a large Cadillac logo as well as a forward-facing camera. There's 6 parking sensors within the front bumper. You'll see chrome trim within the LED headlights and 5 individual LEDs for the headlights as well as LED daytime running lights on the left and right side. We also get LED fog lights down below with more chrome trim, more brushed aluminum trim around the lower lights as well as the lower grille, and the headlights even flow from the front end of the car up and over into the front fenders. Moving to the side of the Escalade, this has brushed aluminum accents on the lower portions of the doors. You'll see more of that colored trim around the windows, the door handles, as well as the running boards. This has a two-tone set of 22-inch wheels, finished off in chrome and silver. Has a really good contrast with this pearl white paint job, and all the brushed aluminum accents go together very nicely. You can see integrated LED turn signals on the mirrors with body-colored mirror caps, and then more of the brushed aluminum makes its way to the roof rails. And then onto the back of the Escalade, there's 6 more parking sensors back here, a removable cap for the trailer hitch, very large vertical brake lights that extend from the roof all the way to the top of the rear bumper. They are all LED, which has a really clean and classy look. There's more brushed aluminum trim in the center of the liftgate with your Cadillac logo. You have more backup cameras beneath that, and then on the top we have the third brake light as well as an integrated spoiler. So there's a good look at the exterior of the Platinum Escalade. Comment down below, what do you guys think of the Escalade? So far, just the exterior, it's very classy and clean looking. I love the overall styling. I think Cadillac does a really good job just giving this vehicle a lot of road presence. And don't forget, your comment on today's video will actually enter you in for a chance to win a free GoPro at the end of the month. We're gonna pick the most commented video of the month, and one of you guys is gonna get a free GoPro sent out to you. So definitely comment on today's video. And then now to go ahead and take a look at the interior, we can take the key fob. Has a really cool look to it with the Cadillac logo on the back. We have the remote start and then the power liftgate and the rear glass opening. So keeping the vehicle locked, we can go ahead and grab the door handle, press the button on the side, and automatically unlock it. This interior is called Maple Sugar. Everything is covered in leather, has a beautiful look to it. You also get some wood grain accents. And then starting with the door panel, we have beautiful leather along the armrest right here, very soft. We have the grab handle right here, all of your power windows, as well as the mirror controls, lock and unlock on top. And then an aluminum grab handle with a very cool ergonomic design. We have some of the wood grain trim along the side. We have the memory seat buttons on top, and then a Bose audio system with some more brushed aluminum accents. And then moving inside, we have Platinum written down on the door sill, which is illuminated. We have some gloss black trim as well as all the power seat controls over on the left side of the seat. Nice stitching as well as cool contours within the seats. Beautiful soft leather on them, perforated leather in the center for the cooled seat function. You can see more of the leather and stitching. We have an aluminum piece up top, even perforated leathers within the headrest, which just gives these a really nice look. And then flipping around to the steering wheel, finished off in the same colored leather with more brushed aluminum accents and the wood grain trim, and then even the airbag cover has stitching and leather on it. And then now inside the Escalade with my foot on the brake, we can go ahead and start it up. One thing really cool you're going to notice on the steering wheel, all these buttons actually illuminate once the vehicle is running. So with the car off, they're blacked out as if they don't exist, and then they light up once the engine is running. On the left side, we have the heated steering wheel controller, cruise control settings, as well as Bluetooth control, and then tapping that star button right here, this is the gap adjustment for the adaptive cruise control. Then over on the right side, we have volume controls on the right side, and then just using this right now, you can toggle this up and down. The screen in the right side of the gauges comes up with many different items. You can go through options, a main screen, you can see your XM satellite navigation, and then clicking left and right, it changes to the other screen. So now you can scroll through your fuel range, your compass, you can see trip information, back to the main screen, engine hours and other items like that, like safety features, tire pressure, and oil life and other cool features. On the left side of the steering wheel, we have the electronic parking brake, your four-wheel drive selector, all of your headlight controls, more of the wood trim, and then you can see more of the leather along the dash. All the heads-up display buttons are right here. You can adjust this where you'd like it to come on the screen. The top of the dashboard is finished off in more beautiful leather, has a very nice look to it, definitely giving the Escalade an extremely premium appearance. You can see over on the right side, even the lower dash all here is covered in leather, and then even down on the lower dash on the driver's side, everything is covered in more leather. We have a touchscreen display system right in the center here, home button over on the right side, which is this menu. You can swipe over for many different things, your camera systems, you can take a look at all that, top-down view, front view right there, you can take a look at the rear view. Going back home, we can go into climate and see all the different items for the rear and then the front air conditioning systems. You even have shortcut keys along the top. Hitting the top one is for the navigation. You can take a look at that. These buttons are actually not physical buttons, they just have haptic feedback. So when you touch them, you feel a little vibration in the panel, which is very cool. We can go under settings and change a lot of the different features within the car. On the left side of the screen, we have a mode button right here. It comes up with a digital display for Tour, Sport, and then a snow and ice mode. Then we have the power controls for the pedals. You can just hold this button down and the pedals will go in and out. Below that is traction control, and then over on the right side, we have an electronic button for the glove box. This has a lot of space in here. Finished off in leather, has a beautiful look. The lane keeping assist, parking sensors, and then another parking button for automatic parking. Taking a look at the panel right here, this is your volume scroller. You can actually swipe your finger to make the volume go up and down, which is really cool. You don't just have to sit there and tap it. We have the home button as you saw, an on-off button. All the climate control settings. You have the fan speed over on the right side. It automatically comes up on the screen as well. And then right in the center, if we push this one, we have two cup holders that are heated and cooled. And then opening this up, we have a little bit more storage with two USBs, a 12-volt outlet. And then pressing this button right here is for the built-in refrigerator system. So just grabbing this, we can open up the center console. Right here, this is actually a cooled box, which is really nice to have for any items that you would need to stay nice and cool. And then a little storage in front of that. And then just one good look at the overall interior. Very nice contours, and the materials are absolutely top-notch. As we move up top, we have the electronic rear view mirror. So pulling this down, this is the normal mirror as you can see. And then pulling this back up, this is an LCD screen now with the cameras in the rear. We have all these sunroof controls up here, and you can even adjust how high you'd like the rear liftgate to open up. Garage door openers, LED lights for up top. And then you can take a look at the sunroof, and then the entire headliner is finished off in black suede, which has a beautiful look to it. And then to take a look at the rear seat space, just opening up the door, the running boards automatically fold out. This door panel has quite a lot of storage in it. You can see all the little pockets, which is very cool. Same brushed aluminum trim, leather, and wood trim everywhere. And then a really cool door handle. Taking a look at the seats, it says the same soft leather. Very nice to feel, very soft feeling. Then you get the captain's chairs with the armrests. And then with the driver's seat set to my height, which is 5'11", go ahead and hop inside. The seats are so comfortable sitting in here. The armrest is in a really good spot. And then we have a grab handle up on the ceiling as well as right here to make it easy to get in and out of. We have air vents up top as well. And then pressing this, we have a DVD screen in the center, which is really cool. And then you get some nice amenities back here as well. We have heated seats. You have 3 different settings right there. You can change the mode for the seat controls for where you'd like the air to go. You have your fan adjustments as well. And then the temperature over on the right side. We have a little bit of storage, different USBs down here. And then a 3-prong outlet on the left, and then a 12-volt on the right. And then storage pockets behind each seat. And as you can see, I have plenty of legroom and knee room, maybe about 7 inches in front of my knees. So very comfortable sitting back here, all the nice amenities, same materials, and the overall comfort sitting back here. You can absolutely go on a long trip. These do recline, so reclining these all the way. I am sitting back very relaxed. I am at a really steep angle. So this is very nice to see. And pulling this up, being captain's chairs, we can go ahead and hop right into the 3rd row now. So starting with the center seat now, this is actually pretty comfortable to be able to sit here. So the knee room in here is a little bit different. As you can see, my knees are pretty high up. If you go with the ESV model, this has a lot more space back here, so you have a little bit more room. But you do get 2 cup holders on the left side, as well as a 12 volt, a nice window to actually have some view, a hanger up top. You even do have air vents on the top as well. And then another way to get to the rear seats, there's a button right on the inside. If we just hold that, these seats will automatically fold down. And then pressing it again, the seat will fold up. So now we have a little bit of a walkway to get into this 3rd row seating, and you can see how everything is laid out. And then moving to the rear end of the vehicle, if you double tap the top button right here, the glass will automatically pop open, and just going up to it, we can grab that. Most SUVs don't even have this option, so I like how GM has it to where you can open up just the glass if you need to just throw smaller items in and out. If we go ahead and close this, and then double tap the button right here or the one on the handle there, the whole entire liftgate is going to lift up automatically. So now we can take a look at the rear storage. With these seats up, you can see the kind of space you have, and again with the ESV, you're going to have maybe like 2 feet more in the back of this vehicle. Right in the center, if we pull this, we have a little bit of storage right here for hidden storage, which is nice to see. And then on the right side, we have all the power controls for these seats. So pressing these ones right here, if we hold these down, these seats are going to fold down automatically and get right out of the way. They'll lock into place, and you can see with that seat down how much space we have with nice flat storage. And then taking a look at these buttons right here, if you just double tap them, the seats will go down, and then you double tap them again, the seat will go all the way up, which is very cool to see. Alright guys, so we are now in the 2020 Cadillac Escalade and gonna drive this around to see what it's like. First and foremost, the interior absolutely has blown my mind with the amount of leather. The entire dashboard, the door panels, even the under dash way down here is all covered in very premium leather. Has a soft feeling to it, very nice looking. Everything you touch is high quality leather. Even the rear seats is the same type of material. Very nice. As far as the overall driving dynamics, this is a luxury car, absolutely geared to be the best in the game. And just driving out, even on a very bumpy road, it absorbs them very nicely. I was on this same road in a Camaro the other day, and that is of course a more hardcore sports car, and this car is absorbing the bumps very nicely. As you make our way up to a stop, hitting the brakes, they're very nicely sized. Car comes to a stop very good. And then just getting up to speed, this has the larger 8-cylinder engine, giving it a little bit of gas. Very nicely right up to speed. I like how we have these center gauges right in the center there with the large speedometer. But this engine packs a nice punch, and then with the all-wheel drive system and everything, it just does a really good job. And I like that this has the 10-speed automatic transmission, so it uses the power very efficiently. I don't see like there's any delay in power. I don't think it's gear changing too much. There's definitely not too many gears. So it's very adequately designed to get up to speed very nicely, because if you're paying this kind of money for a high-end luxury SUV, you need it to be very efficient, very smooth. The whole goal with any luxury vehicle is to be a smooth, comfortable driving experience. And so far, just going a few miles now, I am definitely finding that out. So just driving again now on a straight road, I like how insulated the vehicle is. It has active noise canceling as well, so it's very smooth and comfortable. You don't really hear any wind noise or road noise or tire noise or anything like that. It is an extremely windy day out right now. We had a tornado yesterday, and I don't really hear anything going on. It's very smooth. The suspension absorbs bumps so well. It's very just comfortable to drive. It's a nice vehicle to drive. The overall visibility is really good. I can easily see out the front. I can see the hood, very clear view. Using the side mirrors, it's very easy to see around the vehicle. Looking over your left and right shoulder, I can easily see over that way. And then seeing through the back, it's very easy to see. Messing with this mirror here, this is something new, and I like how GM has this in a lot of their vehicles. So if we flip this down, it is now an LCD screen. I really like that. It takes a little bit getting used to. It's definitely weird from what we're normally used to, but I can clearly see anything that's going on back there. So if you have kids in the back, all the way in the 3rd row, you know, the dog in the back of the vehicle, you don't have to worry about people's heads and other items obstructing your view at all. You can clearly see out. If you want to go back to the normal mirror though, it is just a normal mirror again. So I like how GM has that in a lot of their vehicles now. And then as far as using the interface as you're driving, I like how these buttons are not actually buttons at all. And I really like it has these trim pieces on it that actually help you find the button. Some screens are just going to be a flat screen where you have to find it. And while you're driving, I always find that kind of difficult because your hand's bouncing a little bit. It's hard to get onto the button. So with this vehicle, you can easily feel this center piece right here and easily just tap it, which is really cool to see. So I'll pull through some smaller areas right now just to feel out the maneuverability. This is a larger SUV, but I like how with everything, the way everything is set up, it's still easy to maneuver. I like how you have a lot of the parking sensors and the backup cameras. So if we just go ahead and put it into reverse, your backup camera comes up, the top-down view is nice to see. And then just backing in right now, you get a pretty clear view out to see everything, and I like how the top-down, I can easily see the lines as I enter the spot. So very easy to use that. And I don't know if you heard that at all, but the seat actually is vibrating right now. You can definitely hear that. And up on the screen right here, all my parking sensors are coming up. So maneuverability for the Escalade, it's definitely easy to use. I don't have any issues with it. I think for being a larger SUV, they've designed it to where it's at least very maneuverable. Now, I've driven the older generation Escalades quite a bit over the years, and they were always very nice, but now driving in the newest generation, this is a very high quality vehicle. I definitely like a lot of the upscale luxury touches. And then one thing really cool with these seats, there is a dial in the front portion. If you scroll this forward and back, it actually comes up on the screen right here, and it'll go through all the different settings that you can adjust within the seat. So scrolling through, there are a lot of different adjustments. You can change where you'd like the bolsters to go. I can make them a little bit tighter. I can make the top of the seat, I can move that forward and back to make that adjust. Scrolling down to the lumbar, I can change that in many different ways. And then pressing the top button right there, that actually goes to the massaging function. So right now I have it on roll right now, so it's basically like a ball rolling up and down my back, and that is actually feeling very, very good. This is definitely a very luxurious, comfortable vehicle, and that massage actually feels really good. I might take the long way back to the dealer. And once again, a huge shout out and thank you to Randy Marion Cadillac for providing this Escalade for today's video. Definitely check out the link to their website down in the description below. They have a huge selection of all the brand new Cadillacs, so definitely check them out. But that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and we will see you all next video.